What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to Changing Lives, hosted by yours truly, Deonte Burton. I know we started a little bit late, but we had to take care of a couple of technical difficulties. The computers were acting up. I know y'all said we got some bad computers because we've been starting late a couple times and stuff. Hey, we're gonna blame it on Hewlett Packard and Comcast, okay? But we got an awesome show planned for you guys tonight. I got the most powerful. I know you heard about it so much. The brothers of BMU. You see all these folks with these pictures, taking pictures with these BMU shirts and all this different regalia and everything. And I got the guys in here tonight. You know, I'm a proud member of the organization as well. But the brothers in here tonight, we're going to talk about the organization, share some of the, give information about the organization, also talk about the things we have planned for the rest of the year, and also some of the upcoming things that we're going to be doing in next year in 2020. So got an awesome show planned for you guys. As always, start the show off and say what's up to my awesome producer, DJ Lab.
What's going on? What's going on, bro?
Now, what's happening?
No, we got a guest in the studio. We got Slick 316 in the building.
I was about to book it up. That's why I wanted to make sure I got the real.
And joining us today.
Yeah. Slick 316 is in the house. I want to make sure I ain't get no government names and stuff. And I got my brothers from BMU, my man Chris Allen, and my brother Shannon Hudson and everything like that. And they'll be talking shortly. I want to give a shout out to my assistant Joni. Joni's still on the road to recovery and everything. So big shout out to her. But again, we got an awesome show tonight. We'll be talking about the organization BMU. And before we get started, as always, I want to rehash my previous week. And a lot of you guys that know I lost a dear cousin of mine, my cousin Eric Kimbrough, on Saturday. Eric, one of my best friends. We grew up together, went to Grove Park, and grew up 2 seconds away from each other and everything. Eric is a graduate of class of 1995 from Douglas High School, and a lot of you guys that grew up with us over there at Baker Road, North Avenue, High Tower, Center Hill, Simpson Road, all us that grew up together, y'all know Eric, and y'all know Eric he didn't have an enemy in the world, real light guy. And I've seen so much of it, so many people calling me that I don't even know. Hey, but you went to school with Eric. I know Eric, even all his buddies, from the neighborhood, buddies from the street and everything, everybody mourning it. So, Eric, one thing about I want to just shed a little light on. Me and Eric, no matter what we did, he did his thing, I did my thing. We never judged each other. And he was always extremely supportive of me and everything, whatever I did and stuff like that. That's what I'm going to miss the most of him, from him and everything, because that was one thing. No matter when if I would go to college and everything, that was his thing. Like, yeah, man, I'm going to need somebody to count my money or do this and that. I get locked up, I need somebody to help me get this. It was always something positive and everything, nothing negative or jealousy and everything. I'm really going to miss that from Eric. And just want to give everybody a heads up. We're having a candlelight vigil for him tomorrow at 7 p.m. I think that's 5099 Baker Circle in Atlanta, and his funeral going. And if any details, I'll post on the YouTube channel and also Facebook and Instagram if I got anything incorrect. But the funeral will be next Wednesday, November 20th at 11 a.m. at Murray Brother Funeral Home. Again, it's Eric Kimbrough. The funeral will be next Wednesday, November 20th at 11 a.m. at Murray Brother Funeral Home. We're gonna put Cuz away in a good way and everything. But if you can't make the funeral next week, remember the candlelight vigil. I think that's 5099 Baker Circle. But I'm gonna put the exact address, and I on my YouTube channel. I've already put it on Facebook and Instagram to kind of let everybody know. But please, like I say, if you grew up with us and you know Eric, you have some kind of touch with him, please come on out there tomorrow night and try to come out there Wednesday also. Again, I got my brothers in BMU. We're gonna shed a lot of light on what our organization that I love 150%, and again talk about the upcoming things we have. And y'all know I always get excited about tax season. Now, I kind of been thrown off with the events that happened the past 4 or 5 days and stuff like that, but the courses will probably be out by the end of next week. Okay, so we got a lot of that stuff going, getting prepped and everything. I'm getting my staff together, getting ramped up for this next tax season. Guys, remember what I told you. I got those referral programs going out, the cash referrals. We're giving out anywhere from $25 to $50 cash referrals out for you sending new customers. And also those partnership programs I got out. If you got a church, lodge, organization, your motorcycle group and all that, you guys and fellas, y'all kind of slow on your donations. Look, send your members to me, and we'll give 10% of the revenue back to your organization, okay? So you got to keep begging your members to pay the dues. Just send them to us, and we're going to give you that money back, okay? So if you're looking to partner with us, I got a lot of promos going out and stuff, so just reach us, 678-479-4007, Majestic Business Services. We're locking in them partnership programs. So, again, churches, lodges, organizations, listen, reach out to us. We'll get that deal done. You send your people to us with that particular discount code that we have. And, again, we'll give you 10% of the revenue that you guys, make with us back to your organization, okay? All right. Again, this is Change the Lives, hosted by yours truly, Deonte Bird. You know we stream live on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. We're also streaming live on Misfits Media Group, also on YouTube and everything. We got the podcast going. We're streaming live on iTunes, iHeartRadio, Google Play, Stitcher, and a lot of other stations, so you can check the podcast just in case you miss us on the visual side of your drive. You can't look at the road. You can all catch me all kind of ways and stuff. Right. But tonight's show, man, I've been super excited. I've been really poking at these brothers for a while for us to get together and everything to do this and stuff like that. So, I'm real excited. We were able to get it done, to get everybody here. So first what I'm going to do is introduce both of my brothers are here today, and then they're going to start talking about our organization. First, Brother Chris Allen.
What's going on? I'm Chris Allen, the founder, CEO of BMU. What's going on, people?
I got my brother Shannon Hudson.
Hey, how's it going? Like I stated, Shannon Hudson, managing member of BMU organization out of Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay. Now, fellas, help me out for a little bit because I've been part of the organization. I can't give you an exact date because we haven't got finesse enough to have membership cards. So, so give me a little background history, how BMU started, kind of like, when, what brought it about, and what are like some of the core principles, like, okay, this is why we want to do this and everything.
Right. Okay, so, well, me and Chris, we've been knowing each other for quite some time. We go way back. Right. And, there's basically our friendship, our bond that we've created over time. Just being involved and seeing what's going on in the community. Back in 2015, I think there was a particular event that kind of moved Chris. He could kind of more elaborate on it. But the time when well, I don't want to call him a gentleman, but that guy who killed those people in South Carolina in that church. Dylan Roof. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So, that kind of struck, a nerve with Chris. And he gave me a call one day. And he just, was just kind of just frustrated. We always been talking about the different things that's going on in the community and how we could, kind of set, give back to the community and just be a difference and see what's going on. So, we came up with the idea of BMU, where we wanted to initially pool the resources of black men, set the standard for black men, let them know that, we're not out here gang banging, we're not out here, stealing and beating on women. We are positive brothers in the community trying to take care of our families, and protect our families. And so we wanted to kind of, create that brand for black men in our community. So that's why, how we came up with the Black Men United.
Cool. You want to elaborate a little bit on that, Chris?
I mean, basically, Shannon, he put everything in a nutshell. We just was just tired. I was tired and frustrated. I just said, hey, man, let's get together and try to form some of us men together so we can have something to kind of try to protect our community and unite our community. That's basically.
Right.
I can speak for me personally. Like, I was seeing some of the work you guys were doing with me prior to joining the organization. And everybody know I'm kind of funny about people critiquing, our youth or our community, and you have the aptitude or the ability to help. So I'm saying I'm not one of people sit here and say, well, man, these folks need to do this, or these young boys need to do that. If you got the capacity to help, go help.
Absolutely.
All that damn complaining and picking at them and stuff like that. And I think that's one of the biggest problems we have in our community. We have a lot of, not even necessarily elders. I'm talking, just say men from 35 to 50 that are so damn scared of these young boys, they won't even talk about it, but won't go talk to them.
Right.
And a lot of times we always look back, we was in that same okay, let me forget. I'm talking like I got a big boy voice. But, you have a lot of young men, people that, 35 to 50 that are very critical about young kids. These kids ain't doing this, they kids ain't doing that.
Right.
And why don't you go holler at them?
Right.
But they're so damn scared.
Right.
And, I don't blame him. So we got scrabble all over his damn face and, pants to the damn knees.
Right.
It scared the hell out of me too.
Right.
But again,
Scrabble.
the flip side of it is by not hollering at them,
Mm-hmm.
what's the consequence of that?
Absolutely.
Because we look back, we were that same age.
Indeed.
Everybody wants a game.
Indeed.
So that's the thing about it. That's what draw me to us. Look, these brothers square and everything. And man, I can't say how glad I am, that I became part of the organization, work with you fellas and everything. I know a lot of times, there's been a lot of traction with people looking on the internet and they see the BMU videos and pictures. You got different people that celebrities and entertainers with the BMU pictures and everything like that. And we'll talk about some of the merchandise and things that we have, the organization has put out later on. But right now, we'll just look at some of the items that's going on right now in terms of, what's in the community. What do you guys think, like right now, some things that are kind of pressing things that the community really, really needs to be looking at right now?
You want to go ahead, Chris? Or?
Yeah. What I said, the sex trafficking that's going on right now, that's a major thing in the community. I mean, we got the young ladies out here getting kidnapped, and then it really is like there's a lot of the organs are being missing and they're just killing our kids. And I'm just saying, like, it's just, if we can get something going, like, basically, I guess we're going to talk about that. What are we going to talk about now?
Yeah,
okay.
We talking.
We're trying to start a free self-defense class for the women. We're gonna let you know that date when we're gonna start that. Also, like a firearm training for the women, and just trying to help something going on with this community because it's just getting crazy.
Right, and just to piggyback on what Chris is saying, for me, it just comes about respect.
Right.
What's going on in our community is that the youngsters don't really respect the OGs, the older guys, because like you state, half of the guys, they so caught up in their own little bubble, taking care of their families, they really ain't, worried about what's going on in the street. I mean, fortunate for me, Chris, and we have sons that we're raising in these communities. My son went to, he from Southwest Atlanta, graduated from Mays High School, so I was able to, kind of stay close to the youth through him, and try to get involved in seeing what's going on. And what they're saying is that, they don't see us. They don't see us doing anything. I mean, they see, the guys on the internet, these celebrities or whatnot, but the men in the street, they don't really see that. They don't really see the men in the schools. They don't really see the men, at these fighting for the women, fighting for what's going on in the community with the police and whatnot. They just don't see that. So that's one of the reasons I think that our organization will benefit is by being that standard, by showing them that we are here, and giving them opportunity to see a different perspective on how black men carry themselves. But it's just, for me, it's just the respect level. We got to figure out a way to tap into these youngsters' mind and regain their trust, and they respect again.
Yeah, one thing about it, I think a lot of times, when people get comfortable in life and you bust your tail, you get to a certain point, you got your decent car, you done got your family out of the neighborhood, and you move to a certain place, you feel like, okay, cool, I'm settled. I got my family out from around that stuff. I ain't got to deal with it no more.
Right.
And everything. And, people kind of get complacent.
Right.
But then they find out, okay, the other person, they done got them a damn voucher.
Mm-hmm.
They done moved next door to you.
Mm-hmm.
And this house that you done worked 20 years to get,
right,
now you get your back door kicked in.
Yeah, man.
And that thing that you thought you were trying to get away from, you can't avoid. Because now the people across the street got a voucher.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody back here and everything.
Right.
And all this stuff. And because you can't sit here and avoid things that's always going to come back to you. It's just like that dripping faucet.
Yeah.
If you don't get the damn thing fixed, that leak going to get what? Worse and worse. And so many times, exactly.
So you can't run from it.
You can't run from it at all. And I think it is the result we seeing of how a lot of things are going on in the community, especially with our youth, is more so, of course, I'll talk about, how the war on drugs kind of impacted, especially we start talking about guys our age in terms of, we talking that 35 to maybe 50. We the ones went to jail behind selling dope, and everybody from probably 50 to maybe 65 or 70, they were the people that was on drugs. So we had two generations that was vastly negatively impacted about that. But the upside of it is just that, again, people just really don't want to face certain things.
Right.
And again, you don't want to, take ownership in your communities and just say, hey, let's make sure we giving back and we helping, nurturing and maturing these kids and stuff like that. We got away from that. And again, now it's coming back up. Because now your kids, you done did everything you supposed to for your baby, got everything set up for him, then this kid come rob and kill your kid.
Right.
You know, now, I don't say that to say that, you know, we be the cause of that, but again, a lot of stuff stems from us not being active, you know, in our community.
Absolutely.
You know, it come back, like I say again, you either do it on the front end or you're going to do it on your back end, or you're going to do it when you don't want to do it, or you're going to do it when you really have to do it.
Right.
You know, so you just pick how inconvenient you want to be with taking care of the thing and stuff like that, man. But that's one major thing I think that you hit on a good point as far as us being those role models and everything with the kids. Like Chris brought up the human trafficking was the major issue right now in terms of, and ladies, again, we'll have those information coming out with those self-defense classes and also with the gun training. But one thing I want to run by you, brothers, what do you think about in terms of what we talk about a lot, just trying to foster some kind of police relations? When I say about fostering police relations, I'm talking more so about us having some kind of conversations, whatever, with the police in terms of, because, you know, cell phones have changed the game.
Right.
And a lot of stuff that we probably endured, like say anybody from the 90s era and before, you know, stuff getting caught on. And now the narrative is a lot of things that are going on in terms of how police are conducting themselves. What do y'all think some things like, you know, even just where even as an organization, we've been to a lot of different rallies or different meetings and stuff like that, but just in terms of just community having relations with the police?
Me personally, I think it's very much needed. I just think it has to always be an open dialogue there, you know, and transparency there. The police, regardless of that, we like it or not, the police going to be there. You know, for the number one reason, the main reason, to protect the community, to serve the community, which we really need them for. But then at the same time, you know, they have they bring their personal thing into it, and you know, we be upset with them at times and how they handle us and how they talk to us, and you know, how they violate our rights and things like that. But I think that the community definitely needs to sit down with the police department, and we have to build some type of some type of relationship there, where, you know, some effective me personally, I don't really know, because honestly, me personally, I just don't, with the police, it's just a sticky situation for me, you know, because I have been abused by the police at one time. You know, I also, you know, the police jumped on me at one time in DeKalb County, and, you know, we was going through a situation with that. But, you know, so I kind of, you know, stay away from the police. But at the same time, I know that, you know, we definitely need to have some type of open dialogue with them.
But we need to figure out some kind of way to police our community ourselves as well. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times the problem, you know, me personally, what I think with community relations with the police is that far too often we have a meeting, but we won't have meetings.
Right.
And some of the stuff that you go over are items that's going to take several times to go over.
Yeah.
You ain't going to really be able to. If I'd have had a problem with you 10 to 20 years, you know, in the hell we're going to just get it settled in an hour.
But see, you know, the thing I don't like about those police meetings is always everybody point a finger at everybody. You know, they point a finger at us for accountability, and then we point a finger at them for accountability.
Right.
You know, it's like there's never a meeting of the minds when it comes to the police. You know, because on standing on our side, you know, me personally, I feel like the police need individuals that go out, fight crime, you know, stand up late hours, you know, because there are bad people out there. And if you know that those type of people are out there and you got to fight that, you know, that does something to your mental, you know, and we just don't know. Everybody is human. We don't know what these people have going on in their personal lives. You know, a lot of these guys and these women, you know, they go through divorces. They have issues with their children, you know, so it's just a lot of pressure and a lot of stress on them. You know,
think they should get stress evaluations more than
definitely have some type of counseling, you know, where it's not mandatory, but it's not voluntary, but it's mandatory.
I believe they do it when they first get the job on. You know, I'm thinking it should be done like quarterly,
right?
Because they go through a lot. You
right.
know what I'm saying?
Well, to the point Shannon making, I figure, like, just say if you had a meeting and it's contentious, they saying what they say and you saying what you say. Right. I think that's would be normal. That's why you gotta have a meeting maybe twice a month. Once you done got through the you do this and you do that, after a while stuff done kind of settled. Okay, here the plan.
Right.
Because realistically, you gonna feel some type of way, and they gonna feel some type of way, and that's why I said there need to be meetings instead of a meeting.
Right.
Because, anytime you do that kind of stuff, that's normal.
Right.
Everybody kind of contentious. You really, because you wanted to be everybody kind of open-minded and sit down and, well, let's get solutions. But it's not going to be that way because I've been feeling a certain way years. You've been feeling a certain way for years. Where in the hell, when you just shake my hand, you're going to let all that out the window. So that's why we have to meet at least 2 or 3 times a month and be very aggressive with that meeting. That way, they kind of, now I'm cool with you. Now I can understand how he think.
That
now
more
you
what
understand.
Shannon was saying, like more having a relationship with him though. You got
Yeah,
but
That's
I mean,
what I'm saying,
but
more
let's take the relationship a little further. Let's have a joint venture. Let's have where organizers, of different, community activists are able to go and sit down. Like this is, like they have an office up there. Because this the thing, when we have these meetings, when we leave, they go their way and they shut their doors and they talk about amongst what they talk about because who they are, and then we go our way and we shut our door and we talk about but we don't really have someone there that's a representative in that building. Let's say, for an example, we could, whoever we decide to get to represent the community, we need to be able to have an office somewhere adjacent to that situation where, we can deal with them daily versus we just have a monthly meeting, a quarterly meeting or whatnot. Like we need to some type of way be included in their daily operation, when it comes to the community. Like we need to always be working with them. We need to be sitting down with the chief, sitting down with the sergeant, sitting down with the lieutenants, and we need to begin understanding of who we are, let them know who we are, and we find out who they are, and then we build some type of relationship from there. Because back in the day, honestly, when I was coming up, we knew the police by their first name, even though they was out there to fight crime, jump out boy, the red dogs and the black cat, but we knew their name though when they pulled up. We don't know the police name no more.
Yeah.
And that's an issue. It's just that detachment that's there now. There's just no familiarity when it comes to the police and the community. As soon as these youngsters, they see the police, they turn around, they do a 180, they go their separate ways. As soon as the police jump out, they automatically assume they finna get locked up. It's just never, just a cool situation with the police. There's always some friction going on between the community and the police.
Something contentious.
Right.
Again, this is Changing Lives, hosted by yours truly, Deonte Burton. Make sure you go to the YouTube channel, like, share, subscribe. I got over, I think what I had seen the other day, 108 videos. Listen, if you bored at work, you ain't got nothing to do and stuff like that, you can look at one of them videos. It'll take you the whole 8 hours. Hell, I can cover you for a whole damn week. So anything you want to see is on there and stuff. Again, we got the guests from a powerful organization, BMU Black Men United. In our show tonight, we're talking about the organization and some of our philosophies that we believe in and that we carry out, and also some activities we're going to have this year and come up for the upcoming year, also in 2020 and everything. Do we have some, y'all want to give out some of the phone numbers, the email addresses now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Y'all.
Okay, now the email, our web address is bmunation.com. You can also send us an email at blackmenunitedllc@gmail.com. For me personally, we don't have a central number, but I'm going to give you my cell phone number, my personal number, where you can guys contact me on membership, on apparel, just being involved in, whatever events that we have going on, and that's at area code 404-749-7157. Once again, that's area code 404-749-7157. Shannon, just give me a ring and shoot me a text. Let me know. You want to get involved. Or you want to learn a little bit more about the organization, and I'll be able to take it from there.
Gotcha. Now we're going to make sure we give the information out a couple more times before the end of the show, and as always, I'm going to list the contact information for the organization on the YouTube channel. So if you miss anything, we'll make sure you have it also and everything. Now, going piggyback about what we were just talking about as far as community relations and things the police can be doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Great points. Now, brother, this is what I want to talk about, and this is probably a sticking point for me. What are the things that we could be doing as far as policing ourselves? Because I know we all talk, and one thing I love about, my brothers in the organization, everybody got different ways to see stuff, but we can always lead a table agreeing to disagree.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know one of my philosophies, I'm from neighborhood, I'm a big objective to all this damn no snitching shit, because I don't see the whole point of not telling, because it's one thing we were living in the Wild West. Because the Wild West, what the cowboys say, eye for eye, tooth for a tooth.
Right.
So they ain't going to tell nothing happened. But they wouldn't have took care of themselves. But it's totally damn different if you know somebody doing crime, doing certain things, and you ain't handle it. You know what I'm saying? And when I look at certain things that happen in the community that we know is going on, that we know is negatively impacting and affecting the community, and we're not addressing it. And so I feel like a lot of time we give the police those kind of sticking points. 'Cause like you just said, they'll turn around and say, well, look, they're doing this, y'all doing this, that, and stuff. And we know it. And we kind of lose, do that validate stuff? No. But it kind of makes a lot of arguments difficult because we do know certain things going on.
Right.
When businesses want to come to the neighborhood, businesses really can't go there and open up because a business want to make money.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they really got so much of this, heartfelt feelings to, go into a community and make it great. They want to make money. But, Walmart, Kroger want to open up a store in the neighborhood.
Right.
They can't open it up. Why? Because as soon as they close the doors, folks breaking in the damn store.
Right.
We know who broke in the store. We don't tell. They say, look, I'm finna get out this damn community. They leave our community. We lost jobs. We lost commerce. We lost stuff we can cycle back in our neighborhood. Even you got people in the neighborhood. They got maybe a neighborhood grocer. Somebody breaking his damn store. Got a neighborhood clothing store. Somebody breaking his damn store. Damn that. I'm finna go over here to the white folk neighborhood and go set up. We don't say nothing about it. Because we know, the Joe and broke in the store. We want to go buy some stuff from the boosters and get those clothes. And I just think that we don't do a good enough job of checking our own community. And a lot of times, like I said again, to your point, when they throw that up in our face, a lot of it is BS, but a lot of it is true. And that's where one of my stickling points said, you can't, I heard one time they were interviewing T.I. He was saying, well, folks are product of their damn environment. Man, we ain't no damn animals from Discovery Channel. Right. So now everybody inherently knows right and wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't kill. You shouldn't steal if it's not in a defense thing. The easiest thing to sit here and say, well, look, I got to survive for my family, so I'm going to rob you. Shit, you rob me? No. That's the ultimate death.
Right.
I don't work hard every day. You're just going to take my stuff.
Right.
But we don't do a good job of policing our own communities. Like I said, you seen the sister got killed, carjacked, and the other week. They still ain't found her killers. 4 people. And the shit is really kind of working me wrong about that whole situation is if the police would have arrived on the situation and the carjacker had his hands down and a non-abrasive, so they don't just rob this woman, maybe killed her. And if the police would have shot that guy and killed him, we'll have a community outrage about the police killing the damn carjacker. Mm-hmm. Well, I ain't seen not one damn rally about finding these guys that killed this woman.
Right.
We should, the community should be so damn upset, and they should be so damn afraid, they should be running to the damn police station. You dig what I'm saying?
You understand?
They should be so damn scared.
But see, that's the thing, it's reversed. You see what I'm saying? It's a war out here between good and bad.
Uh-huh.
And it seems the perception is that the good is outnumbered by the bad. So instead of, so when things are happening, instead of the bad having the fear, the good have the fear. Because the good just got in their head, we've been created that we just got so much to lose. Because this is not something that we've always been. We haven't always been successful. So we've acquired all these things. We got these nice homes and these nice things now. And so what we our culture is the survivalist culture. That's what I call it. African American culture is we've always had to survive. That's been the gist of our whole being. Coming over here, it's just being able to survive. So now when we get to a certain level, we still in that surviving mode. So we're not finna just be kamikaze. We're not finna put our life on the line, or we're not finna just quote unquote jeopardize everything, for the sake of the community because, we just got here. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the consensus that I get from our people, that we just, we it's not that we're scared, but I just feel like we don't, we want to worry about what's going on in our little bubble.
So
I was just gonna say that's just the mentality we was taught though, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just like if we was taught differently, it wouldn't be like that because we would be more concerned about the community. I mean, I know how you saying like you just like survival of the fittest or whatever. That's not my business. But it's just like if we was just to unite together, you know what I'm saying? It's like it'd be a better way because our community can be better. I mean, like you were saying about the stores. I mean, we get the stores like get some black owned, you know, and try to just, hey man, support each other. I think things will be better. That's just my respect.
But my thing is, I mean, you know, and I have to always go back to the mental, to the psychic part of it. You know, it's just we got to just work on our mental. You know, our people are broken. You know, we are broken people.
Right,
you
exactly.
know, and mentally, you know, we're tired, we're fed up. You know, and you know, we're exhausted. You know, so we got to figure out some type of way to get back motivated. And you know, unfortunately, the death, you know, is not motivating us. The taking of our women, you know, abusing our women and you know and raping our women is not motivating us because we hear these stories every day. You know, every time I get on Facebook, it's another story about something. You know, but what are we doing about it? You know,
I wholeheartedly agree with you. I do think we got some deep psychological wounds from slavery, Jim Crow, and everything sticking. But there's two things going to come to my mind. Chris just saying even have more black-owned businesses doing that. Shit, they still gonna breaking them damn black-owned businesses. They don't give a damn. Them rogues don't care. They gonna smash and grab. They don't give a damn.
You have to rehab the mental.
I got you.
Rehab the mental,
but check this out though. This why I'm lost with everything.
Mm-hmm.
How the hell you so damn scared to not risk or tell on somebody, you know, because you know you feel for your life and you done got to a certain point. How you too scared to say something to them, but you're brave enough to take your ass down to the damn white folks or the police to argue with them about stuff?
Cause the police ain't gonna shoot you dead in your face. So you see these black guys over here, you don't know where they gonna come. You don't know who they gonna send at you.
But that's what I'm getting at, Shannon. If we gonna argue that the police done shot us, we say, look, police shot me and everything, and it ain't justified. I'm gonna sit here and argue. I'm gonna protest. You unjustly kill me? No hands up. Don't shoot. We do all that shit, but we don't have the same damn energy with our community. We know they shooting us. And we know this one, but one, we got all this energy. You dig what I'm saying?
Right, absolutely.
How you have so much courage to buck at them, and so you don't have enough to buck at them? That's what I'm getting at, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I say that to say is that I feel like we lose a lot of validity with our arguments because that's the shit they throw up at you.
Right.
How the hell? Yeah, we wrong in what we did.
Right.
But hey, you get more occurrences with these cats robbing you than the damn dumbass police, because there's more people in your community than it is police. So how you got all this energy complaining about the police mistreating you, but you ain't got that same energy when that dude broke in that old lady house, when they stole that old lady car, when they robbed that little kid come from school.
Right.
How you got this misplaced energy? That's the shit where I'm like, I can't see where that courage go.
Right.
I did what you saying, because you know at the end of the day we still can get negatively retaliated by bucking at the police.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That still can happen.
Right.
That don't change nothing.
Right.
And hell, they got just as much authority because they can come in your house and say, well, look, Shannon had a gun.
Right.
And don't get in that trouble.
Right.
You know, so you still can get it, but it just seems like I just can't understand how you got that much damn courage, but don't have it there.
But see,
I'm listening to you, brother. I'm listening to you.
But see, that was the whole premise of us, you know, organizing Black Men United.
Exactly.
Because honestly, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I never seen 100 men standing in the street being gunned down by brothers, you know, young brothers who may have got a trap house, a dope house, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Like I just never seen that, and that's the vision that I want to get to the community. That we got our black men walking these streets. We got our black men going in these businesses. We got our black men going in these neighborhoods. And we you know putting our foot down, letting these folks know, like, look, you're not finna do that here. You either gonna join us or you gonna have to go and do something else somewhere else.
That's what I'm saying.
But you ain't gonna be able
visual.
to do it right here.
When they see us more visual out there, things will change. That's what I'm saying about police in our own community. They see us out there. They be saying, hey man, we even do it in front of them, just like the Guardian Angels back in the day.
Right.
They was like they weren't gonna do it, even though them guys might didn't have no guns or nothing. You know what I'm saying? They was out there like the FOI, like the Nation of Islam. You know what I'm saying? It's certain degrees things can be changed. You know what I'm saying? We just can't, because I know what you're saying, Pooja. Everything is like how it is, but I'm saying like. But we got to just change the narrative, bro.
Yeah, but you know, and we just got to organize. You know, we got to just build a foundation. You know, because you know, for these black men to get out here and protect the community and build up the community, you know, we have to make sure that we build them up, because at the end of the day, they still have families to take care of. They still got, you know, they personal things they got going on. So I mean, if we learn how to support each other and build each other up, I think that we will see more of a progress and our community changing for the better.
We can't turn a blind eye to it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sure. What's up, bro?
As far as building each other up and helping each other advance, the problem I think that I see a lot of times is that we still have a crabs in the barrel mentality.
Exactly.
I don't want you to get more than what I got.
Right.
So I'm not going to help you get more. I'm not going to get my hand out to you to pull you up. And I'm not saying that's everybody. I'm just saying that some people, because of the general consensus is, I want to do better than you. I want people to see me doing better than you. And if I do something to help you get where I'm at, you might do better than me.
Right.
And that's just the mentality a lot of people have. I'm not saying that it can't be changed. I'm not saying the mental can't be, massaged and helped to rethink to think another way. But right now, that's the mentality. Right now, that's just how people think. And that's not to say that's just with our people. It's with everybody.
Yeah.
In general, that's with everybody. But I'm talking about my people because that's who I deal with.
Exactly.
So in general, in that consensus, everybody wants to be rich, but nobody wants to be wealthy. So I'm not gonna do anything to help you because I'm trying to get to where I'm trying to get to where I see I need to be in my head.
Right.
And then when I get there, maybe I'll throw my hand down to you and pull you up. Maybe. So how do we get past that problem? Because I think a lot of times once we get past that problem of thinking I want to have more than you or just a superficial part of life itself, then maybe we all can help each other and be a better community. Because I'm going to tell you, when we weren't allowed to have, we did better. When we weren't allowed to own this house over here, we weren't allowed to have this business over here, we stuck together and did better because we wasn't allowed to have it.
Right.
But now that we are allowed to have it, we don't take care of it and we don't appreciate it as much.
Right.
So that's just the question I have.
Just like like I like to say, integration was the worst thing that ever happened to us. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about that. 'Cause
Yes, it is. It is.
I ain't
It
sitting
is.
back in no damn bus, and I ain't no different
Not,
damn.
not
shit.
about that part. Not about the part just being just like Black Wall Street. As an example, look how they did. They had their own banks, their own stores, their own churches, their own everything, bro.
But see, the thing from that is what we got to understand. It's gonna have to be a sacrifice being made by one of the top dogs. Okay.
Exactly.
See, somebody got to set the example. So somebody who got acquired all this wealth, acquired all this money, he basically gonna have to just give it to the just give it to the community. He got. What I'm saying is not just give it away, but what I'm saying is he has to be open up. Somebody has to be open up to set the example and let us know. Listen, this is not what I'm doing with my money. This is what I'm doing with it. I'm going back into the community. I'm helping rehab our grandmother's houses. I'm building recreation centers for the youth. It got to be somebody who's going to set that. Right, exactly.
Right, exactly, man.
It just got to be somebody who gonna sacrifice and set the example.
I totally agree with you, but let me throw this bone at y'all, man. Number one, I will say what we need to do is, like, we had a good dialogue, and we talk like this all the time. We need to have a lot more of these kind of conversations behind closed doors and not necessarily have them with, just a crowd and stuff that around, and bring guys from the community that, that are knowledgeable activists, but you also got people that are versed in community development, attorneys, and other kind of facets that can help you do this.
Right.
But I say this too, just what Chris was talking about, the segregation we did more. We want to think some of this stuff, let's be realistic. Let's go back to the early 1900s, 1920s. And we know how things were. You start talking about with the Boule, and you talk about with W.B. Du Bois and that Talent the 10th, and hell, the
Black
people
Wall Street.
Well, let's just say even with the Black Wall Street, you still had, I think, even from the blacks, when we had more, we was empowered more from an economic standpoint, it still was set up socially. So you still had only a few small blacks that were being successful in that realm, and you had some that were still oppressed. Think about it. It went down to that paper bag test.
Right.
If your ass went to college, if you weren't ready, hell, man, you might not get a chance to go to damn school. You know what I'm saying? Me and you might not get an opportunity to be a banker or a lawyer, have our own damn store, because they doing like this. If you went high, yellow, or red, you wouldn't get no opportunities.
Right.
So we were still doing some jack-leg shit with ourselves and everything. So did we have more things that we own? Yeah. Were we empowered more? Yeah. But it wasn't the mass. It was, we had it and still only a few, and that group was still controlling it. You know what I'm saying? We still have some effed up ways how we were doing each other. It wasn't just black folks doing better. It was a certain segment
But did we love each other better then?
I don't know.
I think so.
I don't know, man. Because I'm just saying. What I say that to say, I don't know, because we can sit here and say now, man, bro's doing okay now. Bro's doing okay then. And we hear some of the story. We hear Pawpaw and all them say, yeah, they have some effed up times too.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? I mean, effed up ways.
Indeed.
So, but I don't want to make light of it, because I do agree we had a lot more things from an economic standpoint, opportunities. But even when I look at the Black Wall Street, but I do want to say that it still was, we still had segregated aspects we were doing with ourselves. And going back, we stemming in terms of just some of the effects of slavery, the effects of Jim Crow. Was just doing it because, like I said, we was on the banks, but it wasn't everybody had a damn opportunity.
Right.
You look at some of them early fraternity pictures and everything like that and stuff like that. Look at everybody. What complexion of black were they? Right. You start looking at the blacks that were in early members of Congress and stuff like that. What complexion were they? Look at the hair texture. So it's still a certain kind of level you had to be, or a certain kind of look you had to have, so you can get kind of opportunities.
Understood.
I just think that we can get back there, but I just think that number one, we gotta just get all the right people in. We can't do a lot of shit with celebrity, even though you got some sharp brothers out there. But we got to make sure we getting guys that actually are versed with certain things, how to build certain communities. Get guys that gonna have energy. You know what I'm saying? You can't have a guy that want to be a cheerleader, but when they start going out, okay, how you want to set it up? Well, we just got to get black folks in charge. Well, shit, how the hell you gonna do that? Know how to set up somebody for a campaign. Right. Know how to do that. Get them people in place and do it. But I go back to say, a lot of them stuff need to be behind some closed doors. Gonna be a lot of cussing. Gonna be some folks getting feelings hurt. You got men and women in there that got thick enough skin. Right. They can listen to everybody's opinion, and then we can move forward. But a lot of stuff that we doing in public, it ain't gonna work. You dig what I'm saying? We got too many brilliant people in our community that aren't as popular, that really can make a lot of impact. And I think once we start getting into that, close them doors, right. Everybody leave their feelings at the door, right. We can get a whole lot of stuff done, man. Because like I tell you all the time, when I do work, especially sometimes with these churches, you get a room full of damn preachers, and we ain't forgetting nothing accomplished. Because my congregation got 5,000, yours got 200. But you an expert on the subject we're going to talk about. Right. But you need to listen to me, because I got a bigger church. Yeah. Well, I've been preaching 30 years. This the BS we go through all the damn time. And you know what? 2 hours later, nothing happened but a good chicken dinner. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's the kind of shit we got to get away from. You dig what I'm saying? Right. So that's what I think, because like I say, I look at some of the historical things that we did do. We did, but if you start peeling back the onion, we were doing it, but shit, was we doing it? Was it still, a still selected group of us doing it? We got some, you look back at them pages, that stuff painful. I said, look at them old fraternity, look at them first judges, you know what I'm saying? Think about Thurgood Marshall, Adam Powell, going blank. A lot of them guys, look at the complexion. Look at the hair.
I know what you're trying to say.
Look like more day. Yeah, man.
There you go. So that's what I'm saying. We had some ways we were doing things, but was it the vast majority of us? You know what I'm saying? Was it the selective few? Not all, but you kind of start looking at it like, damn, was everybody getting an opportunity? Was everybody getting an opportunity to get, were the people that were getting educated and going to school where a lot more of us were going, getting certain trades and doing stuff like that, but was it the ones that were the most skilled or the ones that looked a certain way? You dig what I'm saying? So that's why I kind of like look at it in terms of those psychological things. That's why you got to close the door, lock the door, everything. Look, y'all, let's talk. Let's get all that shit out the way, because I'm not a big proponent of we need to get back to doing this, we need to get back to doing that. We just need to know how we need to function on how we need to do going forward. Because what you did in 1900, those principles don't work now. Right. Because shit, we got everybody operating on their phone and stuff. You got to know how to navigate in here. People, you can't navigate how you did 20, 30 years ago, 50 years ago like you did now. How are we going to survive in the situation we in now? We can take some of them principles. And like I said, I don't know if we were loving each other more. I'm just saying, that whole crabs in the barrel shit, that shit doesn't stand the test of damn time from the fields and everything. Yeah. So did we? I don't know. I think that
you heard Martin say he led his people to a burning church.
Yeah. Think about it. But I just don't know, brother. Yeah. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I think about this stuff a lot too, man. Yeah. I really don't know.
Back in the day, man, our people had leaders, who they listened to, the Honorable Malcolm X, the Honorable Martin Luther King, and all these other different brothers. We got the Minister Farrakhan now. I think our people just need somebody who, that can potentially, that can relate to the people and can communicate to our people in a way, well, we'll listen, but I think that in order for somebody to do that, he's gonna have to prove himself.
Right.
He's gonna have to move a mass of people that, by himself, where he don't, he can't lean on celebrity influence or, things of that nature. He has to be a good speaker. He has to be, a person who's strong and who's not scared and, can communicate the game plan to our people, to the masses.
Do you think we got them around now?
I think there's some brothers out, that are doing some good things in the community.
You got to come up with those names. I just
yeah,
wanted
I think it's some, I think it's some brothers out there. We got the Killer Mites and the David Banners. We got the, it's just different people don't have their own different reasons for not, not liking certain people or whatnot. But I think that we do have some brothers out there that can reach, that's in our age bracket, that can reach the masses.
Like you said, they got to be willing to sacrifice, though.
Well, I think there's some brothers out there now. Hey, we can go to West End and find some solid brothers that are extremely knowledgeable. The flip side is, I think we got to have people willing to damn listen. That's the thing. I think
they are. It's people that are that. I go to these events. It's people that you'll be surprised how many people want to see a change in our community.
It's
it's a lot of people.
It's
just they looking for that one person who they can, they can trust and they can build with.
Well, no. I didn't mean in terms of when I say willing to listen to somebody say something that you probably ain't really the most comfortable with doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like one person, it's one thing to get, you got a cheerleader, man, that's some good stuff, man. I like what Shannon say. Right. But then Chris come with a whole different dynamic. Man, well, let's try this. Man, I don't know about all that. I want to try that. But you got to be open to that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the problem. We got too many people that follow what we comfortable, we think is right, instead of because, your way might not be right, your way might not be wrong. It's just different.
Right.
And I think that that's why I say going behind closed doors, look, this brother got some ideas.
Right.
It ain't traditional what we normally do.
Right.
But we've been trying this shit, and this shit ain't really been working, or we've been kind of having minimal gains. Let's try it. And I think that's the thing when I say people listen to something that you probably ain't comfortable doing. Because it's just like you train to work out. You can work out all day long, do the same thing. You really are working out.
Right.
But shit, that scale ain't give you the result. Like, shit, I know I was on that damn treadmill an hour. But shit, you got to do something different because, again, the process you've been doing ain't returning. And so that's what I mean by that. Like, and that's what I think that's why I say going back to the closed door thing. Hey, again, this is Deonte Burden, Change the Lives, hosted by yours truly, Deonte Burden. As y'all see, I got these dynamic brothers from BMU, and man, when I get with these guys, we talk like this for a whole damn hours. I ain't no short of words, but you see I'm dealing with some sharp brothers, and we had these conversations all the time. And most importantly, what I want people to understand, even with the conversations we having, is that you see the respect we got in terms of everybody got different perspectives. And I think one of the reasons we've been able to do the things we have been able to do, I can respect what my brothers say. He can respect what I say, even we don't agree fundamentally on some things. But if the goal is to make our community better, shit, we put all that shit to the side. He might, what's that? The phone number, get that number out for me again, Shannon.
404-749-7157.
Okay, you get that email out for me again. Go slow with it with the email address.
blackmenunitedllc @gmail.com.
And that email address, that website.
The website is www.bmunation.com.
Okay.
Area code 404-749-7157.
And keep in mind, everybody, this is 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, so don't call right now because we on the show.
Yeah,
but we'll talk to you tomorrow. Just keep that in mind right now. But as I stated earlier, we're going to make sure we post all the contact information on the YouTube channel, so make sure you go to Change the Live, hosted by yours truly, Deonte Burden, on YouTube, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you can get notifications every time we load the videos up and everything. The channel keeps growing more and more and more. And don't forget, starting next month, the new YouTube channel, Mr. Short Dollar. We're going to be just talking straight about finance, entrepreneurship, and everything. We're going to pull all the business and entrepreneur stuff out of Changing Lives. The show still is going to be the show, but we won't be doing a show from Mr. Short Dollar. It's just going to be straight economic empowerment, finance, all that straight information. So that'll be the same 3 to 5 minute videos we're putting out, but that's going to be a whole new channel that's starting at the beginning of December. We're going with that.
Sure.
And I know we don't talk a lot about the organization, so I think you guys have seen, a lot of the energy that we bring to the table and talk about, and the passion we have regarding our community. And so you've seen it, it's as advertised and everything. So listen, right now I want to kind of, give my brothers a flow to give you a little bit more. They've introduced themselves to talk a little bit more about themselves, and also some of the things that we have in regards to the organization, some of the products we have for sale, especially with the BMU apparel. I want you guys to know the proceeds we take from BMU apparel, we put back into the organization to do more and more things. So we need, I don't need you looking at these postings where you see these celebrities holding BMU shirts. We need you buying them.
Right.
Absolutely.
And, we got everything for you. We got your hats, we got your T-shirts, the sweatshirts just like this. We got leggings for your ladies. Christmas time around the corner.
We got onesies for the newborns.
Yeah, we got ones on deck.
Listen, this is what you need to be buying on Black Friday.
Right.
Not the
Indeed.
Gucci. You need to
Indeed.
get this right here. So I'm going to give both of my brothers the floor. Let me talk more about themselves, what they do professionally, and what they got going on, and then also expand some more about the BMU apparel line. Chris, you go first.
Hey, okay. Mostly definitely want you to do the BMUapparel.com, check everything out. Also, I have a business called Allen Recycling and Moving. I take care of all your recycling needs. You can meet me. You can reach me at allenrecycling@gmail.com, and we can just check out everything on that. But basically, I want everybody to please go out and support the BMU Apparel, because really the proceeds go back to helping doing things in the community. So we're not just making any money off of it. What we're doing, we're just trying to help out everything. So that's basically go ahead, bro.
And then, just to piggyback on some of the events that we got coming up too, we want to touch base on that.
Talk about yourself.
Okay, talk about, okay.
We're going to end it up with that.
Okay.
Next.
Okay. All right, good to go. Well, yeah, for me, I have I'm a small business loan broker. Name of my company is United Choice Capital. And basically what I do is I get personal and business loans for individuals, working capital, equipment financing, invoice factoring, SBA loans, the whole nine. I also do real estate investment financing as well. So if you're looking to, to invest in some real estate, my company will be able to lend you, for the money for the purchase and the rehab or those type of situations as well. So that's what I do. Right now I have an entrepreneurship program that I'm developing for the youth, and where we're going to assist these kids in writing business plans and also get them financing for their funding. For their actual business. So that's something that's coming in the future. That's going to be a program through BMU as well, a pilot program through BMU. And that's basically it for me. BMUapparel.com. Part of the whole BMU family.
Right.
Just come and support, come out.
And let me get a loan.
definitely get you a loan. Definitely be able to build your credit up. Don't worry. We have programs where we don't turn anybody down. If for whatever reason, you got bad credit, your income not there, we'll be able to help you restore that credit and also put you in a position to, kind of earn you some income so you'll be able to pay for certain things. So, give me a call. The phone number for that is 404-902-7202. The website address is uccfundingbiz.com. uccfundingbiz.com. That's the site. So if you are interested in applying to learn a little bit more about our programs, you can go to unitedchoicecapital.com, www.unitedchoicecapital.com, and you can do a little research on the different programs and the services that we provide as well.
Now I just said we don't want nobody calling while we on the damn air.
When they
And
call,
you start talking about giving folks damn money, anybody approve. Shit.
hey,
Nobody
look,
turned down.
right?
What?
Oh yeah, yeah. Definitely, give us a call, man. We definitely take care of you.
And you see right now you're dealing with 3 entrepreneurs, 3 solid brothers. We got 2 more members, brother Willie Niles and
and Brian Norris.
Brian Norris and everything. They're also business owners also.
Right.
I'm about to forget BJ last name. But we got a solid crew of brothers here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the 5 of us have been doing a lot of work in the community. And with that said, a lot of people say they want to be familiar with the organization to help out. I'm tell you right now, we need some damn members. We need some strong brothers. We don't need no damn talkers. If you see right now, the 3 of us can talk a whole long ass time.
Right.
We cool on that. So we need some workers.
Exactly.
So again, guys, make sure you reach out to us. We really need some members. Just hit us up. hit us up, keep reaching out to us and stuff like that. We need some work. We need some boots on the ground and everything like that. So, we need you. Call us up. We really, 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 really need you guys coming.
And just to piggyback off on what I'm gonna call you Poochie here on live.
Good, man.
Piggyback off on what Poochie's saying. One of our missions is to unite black men, get black men together as a catalyst, because there's a lot of organizations out here, a lot of women organizations out here that need men to come and support. They always calling us, asking us, can we come out and just have that male presence at their events. For whatever reason, women, they come out in droves. They come out 150 women, 100 women, and it's only like 5 men, 10 men. We need to come out 100 as well. So definitely, call me, send me an email, shoot me a text, whatever you got to do. And then I'll talk to you about the membership, and again, I'll tap you into the social media channels and to the communication channels that we have that will keep you abreast on all the different events that's going on that we are part of, so you can come out and and support.
Cause to that point, and I want to be real about something, brothers. It's cool. I'm 150% about sisters doing well, and like Shannon just said, we do a lot of partnering with a lot of female-led organizations to get support. Like you said, when they need brothers there. Look, man, nothing wrong with it, but you shouldn't be so comfortable with women leading everything, brothers. At the end of the day, we supposed to be leading our families and leading the community. And you trying to work with Shawty and be behind Shawty and Shawty doing this, that shit done got old. Let's get back to we got our own stuff. We leading our own community and stuff like that. Not what you talking about it, but about you doing it. That's why I say we got enough damn vocal stuff going on. We really need some legs, brothers.
Yeah.
Right. So really, man, reach out to us. We got we would have gave you the contact information. Again, they're gonna be posted. But if you're interested in making a great impact in your community, please reach out to us. Please reach out to us. Right now, we want to go over some of the stuff that we got going on, going forward and everything. Through this month and next month and stuff we'll be looking. We talked about some of the stuff we probably be doing in 2020 with the self-defense and the gun range and stuff right now. But right now, in 2019, we got a couple things we want to do. Number one, we have our we typically have our annual turkey drive where we give out turkeys to different organizations and everything. And right now we're finalizing where we're gonna donate the turkeys to. But right now we're in a great need for donations for our annual turkey drive. So next Sunday, November 24th, we're going to be at the Collier Heights Plaza on Martin Luther King, or by the Planet Fitness and everything. We're going to be needing donations. So what I need you guys to do is bring turkeys, bring canned goods, bring stovetop stuffing, bring all kind of stuff. November 24th at 2 p.m. at the Collier Heights Plaza. I need you guys donations. Again, no more talking about it, time to be about it. So make sure y'all see. I see the lines we have around the corner to get our turkeys. So we guys need you guys buying those products and supplies. November 24th, meet us at the Collier Heights Plaza, right there by Planet Fitness. Right. You know we can't get in that Planet Fitness. You'll see the BMU tent popped up. We'll be taking you guys donations. 2 p.m. that Sunday, November 24th at the Collier Heights Plaza. We'll be taking donations and everything. Stay on focus, y'all. We need them turkeys. We need them turkeys. We need those supplies and everything. Hell, if you want to make monetary donations, if you want to make a personal donation of just your time to want to help us going forward, we need you. But we'll be out there at the Collier Heights Plaza. Don't forget that November 24th, that's Sunday. Next month, we'll be at Columbia Elementary for the Real Men Read, December 13th.
Right.
So anybody, listen, guys, if you guys want to help support us there, reach out to us, and then we'll make sure you get information to do that. It's part of BMU. Guys, let me say this again. It still goes back to we really need some more legs. We I think you can look at the resume in terms of consistently we've been able to have a back to school drive. Every year for the past 4 years, 3 or 4 years, we've had a back to school drive. We've given out books. We just gave out 25 book bags to Harper Archer Elementary School.
Yep.
We've always had consistently for the past 3-4 years had an annual turkey drive. You guys been out there. We gave out what the year before last over 200 turkeys.
200 turkeys.
Went out in 5 minutes. And I hope all y'all cook them turkeys.
We also give gift certificates for the kids who provide their their report cards to us. So individuals who are excelling in school, they provide us with a report card at the end of the semester, and we give out gift certificates for that. We just gave out one. How does that work, Chris?
It was 3 winners last year.
It was 3 winners.
We need some boys this time. And 3 girls won
Yeah,
last
man.
year.
All women now.
Hey,
all
man,
ladies who
hey.
submitted their progress reports. No young guys.
Yeah,
So hopefully
yeah.
we can get some young men to submit their report cards to us, and we'll have a nice little gift for all your hard work.
Because I say all that to say, from what we just told you consistently, what we've done the past couple of years, we just ain't some brothers out here just talking about, stop doing drills. We going to fight the police. We're actually making an impact in the community.
Indeed.
Exactly.
We've been sitting out, like I said, doing the tutoring programs, going to the
Right.
schools, giving kids money.
Right.
We did, last year out at Collier Heights, Collier Paul, we did the health screening, volunteering to do that.
Right.
Hell,
Right.
we even let our own selves get poked and
Yeah.
everything and stuff like that. So we're very, very active in the community. When people have certain things, rallies and stuff like that from a community standpoint, we've
Yep.
been there and doing it. So, I just don't. I don't want to give the idea perception like what them Negroes out there doing. Now we out here acting. We ain't just being impressive. We're being impactful. And so I want people to understand, if you want to be part of this movement, we do need your help. We do need your help. Like I say again, we had a shortage of legs. So brothers, we structured. We roll like that. We ain't going out there throwing no damn bottles and arguing and stuff like that. We talk, we make our plans and stuff like that, how we want to do everything. If you want to be a part of something that's making an impact on the community, give us a call. Join the organization. One more time, Shannon, get that contact information for BMU.
BMU, area code 404-749-7157. Email address, blackmenunitedllc @gmail.com. You can also follow us on Facebook. You can follow us on Instagram, Black Men United. Was it Black Men _United on Instagram? That's the Instagram, Chris?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and and BMU Nation, the website, bmunation.com.
The Facebook is
Facebook is Black Men United, LLC.
Yeah.
All you got to do is Google it.
Yeah,
Google it and everything.
Google it. You're going to see.
Everything fall out. So, fellas, listen, you want your girl looking good for Christmas?
Oh,
Go
yeah.
give some of that BMU apparel. Don't wait. Like I said, you ain't even got to go to Walmart and all that stuff, Black Friday.
It's BW.
But look, we
BW
actually got
also.
Black Women's United
Black Women
apparel
United
on the
apparel
website
also,
too
yeah,
for the ladies. So
Oh yeah.
we ain't leaving you ain't leaving the queens out. The queens y'all uniting too.
Exactly.
Trust.
Yeah, no damn excuse. The whole damn family. We said we got onesies for the babies.
Man, we got
Youth hoodies, t-shirts, everything for them.
Man, we got
From
earbuds,
0
mints.
years old. Hey man.
Look, how your kids going back to school next year super fresh with all that BMU apparel. So make sure you're
all colors, all variety of colors.
Flavors.
Yeah, we got all the drip.
Oh, yeah.
As the young folks say,
There
all
you
the
go.
BMU drip.
Hey, check it out. But listen, on a serious note, I appreciate you guys coming in and everything like that.
Bro.
Because it meant a lot to me, because I really want us to get together to talk about, this organization that I love.
Right.
And everybody know me. I'm real funny about my time, and I'm real funny about how I deal with people. So I trust these brothers 150%. And you can't go wrong if you want to come work with us and support our organization. So please reach out to us. Please, November 24th, we're going to keep posting and blasting. Please make sure you make your way out to the old Wayfield Shopping Center where the Planet Fitness right at Collier Heights Plaza, November 24th at 2 p.m. Bring some damn turkeys. Okay, we're not turning down no damn aluminum foil. We ain't turning down no spoons and forks, but we need some turkeys. And but seriously, bring anything you can, guys. We're gonna have that turkey drop out there then. Contact so we can help forward you to the Real Man Read thing we're gonna be participating in, and also we can also give you some of the information on the things we'll be doing in 2020. Again, this is Deonte Burden. This is Changing Lives. Make sure you go to the YouTube channel, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the bell so you can get notifications on all the future shows or when we do the uploads. Again, go back, look at some of the other shows and stuff like that. Be on the lookout for Mr. Short Dollar coming out in December and everything, at the beginning of December. But as always, man, I love you guys. I appreciate all the love and support you guys. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you next week.
BMU, baby.